TD6902 and welcome to this week's Make of the Week.
Hey.
Today we're going to make our very own box streak.
Ooh. So what do we need for that, Matt?
A paintbrush and some paint.
We've chosen various different colours of paint for 4 buildings. We've got light green, red, brown and yellow. And is this going to be day or at night?
A nighttime.
Nighttime scene, in which case we need some dark blue paint and we're going to paint some stars and a moon on it as well. So how do we start, Matt?
We need a piece of cardboard.
Okay, this is what we're going to use for our piece of cardboard.
We put our boxes onto our piece of cardboard.
Okay, but before we do that, I think it's best if we paint them first. So what we're going to do is get our dark blue paint.
Paint the cardboard.
Pour it all over
The cardboard.
the cardboard and paint it in. So you're going to have a go first of all, then I'll take over perhaps.
Where's our 2.5
There's a paintbrush.
inch?
That's our 2.5. That's it.
Of course it.
That's it.
Oh, fab.
That's good. Shall I finish it off now?
It smells like we're painting again.
Yeah.
Because we are!
Yeah. Let's paint all this in blue and we're using a nice big 2.5 inch paintbrush. So it shouldn't take long to do. There's no fiddly bits on the background. I think on the buildings, I guess we're going to have to paint some doors and windows maybe.
Yeah.
But we'll come on to that later.
Of course it's still wet.
It is.
Is that a ballpoint pens? I've got this actually.
Yeah, some of them do, yeah.
They have lids.
They have lids, and it's just to stop you accidentally getting the ink on yourself or on things when you're not using it.
So if you take the lid off that, then you've broken the ballpoint pen. Okay? Is that what it means? You've broken the ballpoint pen.
If what, sorry?
If you take the lid off.
Oh, you haven't broken it, no. You can always put the lid back on.
You can always put the lid back on the top. You haven't broken your ballpoint pen.
Right. Right, this might need a second coat.
Are you saying it definitely will?
I think it probably will. But that's okay. We can give that a second coat off camera. This is what we need to do. Just get a nice even coat of paint. So we'll put that somewhere to dry. I'll put that outside in a minute.
No. Out in the sun.
Out in the sun, yeah.
We'll put the cardboard box outside.
Yeah.
Or we have to dinner by
Well,
the time.
do is just
No, we don't want to paint the newspaper.
we don't. We just want to try and get the paint off the brush. We haven't got that many brushes. You have to reuse the same brush.
Why don't you want to paint? Why do you want to paint some newspaper?
So I can get the paint off the brush. Yeah, there we go.
So you thought you just paint?
So wipe all the brush off the paint. Okay, so the next building we're going to paint is going to be the Pringle tube. Now what colour? Actually, it might make sense to paint that green because it's green already, so it might need only one coat. So I think that one there should be green.
Because it's already green.
It's already mostly green.
So you think it only need one coat?
I hope it only need one coat. That's it, undo it, well done.
Open it up.
Do the same thing again. We're going to squirt the paint all over the Pringle tube. Can you do it?
It has to be empty, and if it's not empty...
Oh, the Pringle tube has to be empty, yeah. Like really, yes, whoops.
Tell the viewers what will happen if the actual tube's not empty.
Well, when you open the lid, all the Pringles will fall out.
All the Pringles will fall out.
And you won't be able to eat them.
But if you use an empty Pringle tube for this, then you're safe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's still white.
It is, yeah. I think it's actually we will need a second coat. But that's okay, we can do that off camera.
After dinner,
After dinner.
we'll put them out in the sun to dry.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah.
And when they're both dry, we'll carry on.
Oh, yeah, we'll need them all to be dry, don't we?
When they're all dry, we'll carry on. The cardboard, the newspaper. Do we need the newspaper to be dry?
No.
So we can cope with the newspaper still wet. Can't we?
Mm-hmm.
But if the cardboard box and the Pringle tube is dry, actually the cardboard's dry now. We're just doing this while waiting for it to dry, aren't we?
Sorry, Dan?
We're just doing this while waiting for the cardboard to dry.
Oh, we are, yeah.
So the cardboard's drying even though it's not in the sun yet.
Yeah.
Close up the light beam paint.
Yeah, do that.
When you say you think it will need a second coat, you give it a second.
I think so, yes. Yes, I will.
You will give it a second coat off camera.
I will.
And we'll go back on camera when the cardboard, the Pringle tube is dry.
Yeah.
You've got green all over your sock.
I have. Yeah, no, leave it, yeah.
We got a nice 2.5 inch paintbrush.
We have, yeah. Oh dear, got that on the floor. Right, next one. Of course, we need to clean the paintbrush again.
And we'll do that by
Wipe it up into some newspaper again.
we'll do that by painting some old newspaper.
Let me tear the paper off first. You just hold the brush there. Don't touch anything with it.
I'll paint the newspaper.
Oh no, this one here. That's it. And what we'll do is wipe it off onto the newspaper.
Now it has to be an old piece of newspaper.
Right, that you don't want to read anymore. Now then, what colour would you like that one to be?
That yellow.
Yellow, okay.
We haven't used this yellow before, have we?
No, I don't think
What's
we have.
that yellow?
What's that?
Sort of a sandy yellow?
Yeah, that's right, yeah, something like that, yeah, sandy yellow. No, I don't think we have used it before. We didn't use it on our creepy castle, we haven't used it on our cactus.
We haven't used it on the pencil case.
No, we did, didn't we? We used it on the doodle jaw. You can see that's yellow. See that? Yellow with black stripes.
No, it wasn't that yellow, was it? It was the other yellow.
Oh, was it? Oh, right,
Remember we
okay.
had two yellows.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. Quite right.
But this yellow, we haven't used.
Oops.
So, it's...
I like that yellow. And looks like you can write your name with a paintbrush. So what have we got to put out in the sun then, while waiting to dry? You think?
Well, we're going to put all the painted boxes, all the painted cardboard out in the sun.
We're going to paint all the We're going to put all the boxes and all the cardboard out in the sun.
Yeah.
So that it dries.
Yeah.
Quicker.
Yeah.
Now we might not be able to finish it today. Our box sheet.
No, possibly not.
There's part of it that's still brown.
There is, yep, I've left the top till last.
Now let's paint the brown on.
Also playing a lot better now. Touching the play, dipping the ball more often.
This has to be an old bit of newspaper that you don't want to read anymore.
This one's definitely going to need a second coat.
Definitely, so we'll do that.
Well, switch side.
Because the second coat is painted, then wait for it to dry and paint it again.
That's it. Again, we can do that off camera.
Oh, so we'll
That's the phone.
Hello?
I'll put that on the floor for the moment. Put that against us.
But we got to brush it off on the
We
newspaper.
have, yeah.
Still wet. Of course it's still wet.
Of course, it's still wet.
Because we've only just painted it on.
Right, so let's...
Anybody interested in the fact I've got a knife?
What?
So anybody interested
Why
in
you-
the fact that I've got a knife?
Why are you asking?
Well, because if I cut it without you telling it, how do you know it? You'll probably tell me off.
No, actioning. Actioning.
You have to leave the
Actually-
Back in a minute, viewers.
No hold.
Hi, I'm Matty692 and I'm just trying to make my hands spooky.
Ooh. Right, well, we finished our dinner. So now we're going to come back and paint another one of our buildings. And what colour is this going to be? Remind me?
The red.
Red. Okay, so this is going to be red. So we've got our red paint.
Open it up.
Open up. And we'll paint
This
it
is
red.
What? Of course it's still
Of
wet.
course, it's still wet. So get lots of red paint all over it.
I like actually the red.
It's good red.
Smells like we're painting again.
Again.
Because we are painting, you know.
Again.
Again. Mm.
Again, this is definitely going to need a second coat.
This is the kind of video to watch at Halloween.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, what's the bottom? What's this?
Boo, yeah.
What's the top?
Boo, yeah.
Boo, yeah? What do you mean?
Boo. Boo.
Boo.
I'm talking to Boo.
Oh, right, okay. Yes, what?
I've got my hands all Halloweeny.
Oh, spooky.
Hmm.
There we go. Right, so that's...
So it's another sheet.
Yeah, that's another
Coat of paint.
coat of paint. What we'll do again.
That's 2 coats of paint.
Well, this is only one coat, but this will definitely need a
Second coat.
second coat because the
Paint.
well, the cover's quite shiny.
But if you're painting shiny things, we need to paint some gloopy glue on.
Well, possibly could have done that. That might have helped.
Paint some gloopy glue. Let's do that.
Well, no, we've done that one now. So let's clean that brush.
Paint some gloopy glue on, do we? Where's the gloopy glue?
Well, no, I think we'll be alright. That one, we've done that one now.
So we don't need. Shall we paint some gloopy glue onto the round?
I don't know. It might help to mix some gloopy glue in with it.
Yeah. Paint some gloopy glue.
And what colour do you want this? It's going to be brown, isn't it?
Yes.
What we'll do, I think, is get the gloopy glue. Where's the gloopy glue? Do you know?
In the doodle
In the doodle drawer.
I think. But if it's not in the doodle ball, then it could be in the kitchen.
In the kitchen?
So you put it in the kitchen away from me, remember?
No, I'll go and get it. I'll have a look.
I don't want to get Halloweeny red paint hands, so what I'm going to do is paint some newspaper.
Well, I've got the gloopy glue, so what I'm going to do...
Let's get a bowl of gloopy glue now.
I think what we'll do, actually, is I'll put a... What was it? That one was... Yeah, this one, wasn't it?
Now we got to mix.
What I'll do is put some gloopy glue in here.
And mix it with some brown paint.
That's it. And mix it with some equal amount of brown paint.
So that our mixture will stick, because there is gloopy.
Glue mixed in with it. So what we'll do is we'll take this, mix it together. It doesn't really change the colour very much. But I think what it'll do
Putting gloopy glue.
is make it stick to the shiny cardboard. Get that. Ooh,
Halloweeny.
spooky. Paint.
Second coat of paint. It's a bit like you, isn't it? Second test
Brush
of
of
the
the
day.
day.
Do you like that second coat?
Coats of paint.
Viewers, do you like that? Boo, do you like that?
Yes.
And your bear?
Yes. Right. Okay, so what we've now done is painted our background in dark blue, one tower in green, and one box in red, one box in yellow, and one box in brown. So when we come back, if we need to give them a second coat of paint, I'll do so. And when we come back, they'll be ready to paint the windows and doors on the buildings. And also what we can do is then paint the moon and the stars on the dark blue background. So,
But after that, we're going to do some golf camera.
don't tell the viewers. So I've got to do the top of the building, so I'll do that now. So there we go, right. So that's all for the moment, viewers. When we come back, we'll be ready to paint the details on the buildings. Bye.
Gotta go clean the brush.
We have, yeah. Bye.
Bye. Hi, I'm actually just excited to, and this is something we just remembered. We need to draw a circle.
We do, because what we need on top of our tower, we'd like a turret. A turret? Is that the right word? I don't know. But what we want is a cone, a point on top of a roof on our tower. And the way we're going to do that is by drawing half a circle on a piece of card, and then cutting round that, and then making a sort of point out of that. So we can get our plate,
Draw half round it.
that's right, so we end up, you see that?
With a semicircle.
What we're now going to do is take our pair of scissors,
and cut round this semicircle
That's
shape.
right.
Now that's a good tip if you want to draw a semicircle, isn't
It
it?
is a very good tip. Yeah.
Draw half round a plate.
Yep.
And when you finish drawing half round your plate, you get your semicircle.
Yeah.
And if you really like it, you can cut it out.
That's right.
Saying, wow, I really like that. I'm going to cut the rest of the paper off so it only ends up with a semicircle.
Yep. There we
But you
go.
can cut the rest of the paper off, can't you?
So now we've got our
Semicircle.
semicircle, and what we do is just wrap it round on itself.
Make a couple of snips to make our cone.
Well, you don't actually need to, because if you were cutting a complete circle, drawing a complete circle, you need to. But I've only cut a semicircle, so I think that's going to be enough. So, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Our Pringles jar is still drying, but I've got a spare one over here. So what it needs to do, you see, is sit on top of the Pringle jar, something like that. So that's just about big enough. So what we'll do is
No,
get
that's
some glue.
this is a Pringles jar with Pringles in
That's
it.
it. We're not going to use that one. It's just to make sure the piece of card that I cut out was strong enough. So again, just make sure. There we go. It's like that. So what I'm going to do is glue it.
We don't want to do a Pringle shoe with Pringles
You're
in
absolutely right. What I'm going to do is get some glue. Now, where's the fab glue? We found it earlier on, didn't we?
In the doodle drawer. In- Say the fab glue right. I'll take the lid off, and the fab is when I take the lid off. So I'm going to take the lid off, and
Yeah.
you say the fab glue
Okay.
right.
I'm going to use this.
We're gonna
Use
use
this
this
fab
fab glue.
glue.
Put the lid down.
That's it. What we're going to do is just put some
Fab glue.
fab glue down the inside of one edge.
I'll put the lid down, but we need to put it on the glue in a
As
minute.
soon as we finish with it.
Then we'll get the lid to the glue and put it on the actual glue. And this will be now. And do the viewers know why we bought a new pack of fab glue?
I don't know. Why don't you tell them in case they don't?
They saw the people who were watching that video know that it dries out in the bird's knows that it got stuck in the lid in the bird's nest.
That's it.
But the people who didn't watch that, they're watching this.
Fraction bigger. There we go. So that's about the right size now. So now that's stuck down, which it pretty much is. We're going to get the same colour glue that we used for the Pringles jar, which was
Same coloured glue.
no paint. What paint are we going to use? Green. So you're going to use our paint. What do I do with the paintbrush?
What did I do with the glue?
Oh, it's over here. I think here it is. Here's the doodle drawer.
Here you go.
In the
Mr.
doodle
Fab
drawer.
Glue.
So I'm going to get the paintbrush.
So we put the fab glue in the doodle drawer. We are
Yeah.
going to use this 2.5 inch
That's right.
paintbrush.
Paintbrush.
Oh, wait a sec. I need to do my make.
Okay, will you come back here?
I feel sorry for one job.
Right, let's paint this green so it's the same colour as the tower.
That's the Pringle jar.
That's the Pringle jar. Right, here we
Pringle
go.
jars are always green, you know. Pringle jars are always green.
Are they? Always.
Look, they're green, look.
Oh, that one is. That's the, it depends on the flavour though. That's, what flavour is Pringles jar is that?
I don't know, the green one?
Well, here's the green one. What does it say on there? It says
Sour cream.
sour cream and onion, I think it says. So sour cream and onion Pringles jars are always green. And that's your favourite flavour, so that's why nearly all the ones you see are green.
What are the red ones?
I think they're just ready salted. I think blue is salt and vinegar.
Blue Pringle tubes are salt and
I
vinegar.
think so. There's a sort of purple one which is barbecue, I think.
What's the blue Pringle tube?
Salt and vinegar, I think. We don't get those very often. It's usually red or green that we get.
I would like to see the blue one one day.
Okay, I'm sure we can arrange that.
When he was at home base, he wasn't actually married. So it's not as though his marriage had broken up and his wife thought the daughter up to Scotland
Yeah.
away from him. That's how he occurred then.
When you see a Pringle jar with Pringles in that, you're like, taking the lid off and eating one.
Is that good?
All this occurred just before we left with our trip down.
Yeah, so that's what you like when you take lid off full Pringle tubes.
Most of the times. I think it's only the previous Monday, the Monday before we
You're just taking the lid off, eating one and going, Pringles!
Tuesday.
Which I just showed you by eating one. Finishing my Pringle, so I have to eat up. Spoon. Oh, this should be, I believe, part 3.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Right, well now we've painted this. We shall wait for this to dry. So when you come back, viewers, everything should be dry.
And then we'll paint the moon and stars on.
That's right, and the doors and the windows. And everything else will probably also have had a second coat of paint. So anyway, when you come back,
We'll paint the moon and stars on.
that's right.
While we're waiting for the moon to dry, we'll paint the stars on.
Okay. See you later, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Hi, I'm actually 692 and all the paint is dry, so we are now going to paint the moon, the stars, the windows and doors.
That's right. What colour are the stars going to be, Matt?
White,
And the moon?
yellow with a little bit,
Yes,
white with a little bit of
that's it.
yellow.
Yellowy white. We're going to paint the windows in black, and the frame is going to be a mixture of white and brown. But we're going to do the frames afterwards, once the black windows have dried. So we're going to start by painting the stars. For that, we're going to use a stylus. There's one stylus. And
Dip
some
a
paint.
stylus into some paint.
That's it. Okay.
So we dip our stylus.
We're going to put the moon about here, I think. So we're going to have a few stars.
It's going to be a full moon.
It's going to be a full moon, yeah. We thought about crescent moon and a half moon, but Matthew decided to go for a full moon. But we're going to start with some stars.
That's a rubbish star.
Okay. There are a few stars all over the place.
What?
What?
So loads of stars.
Lots of stars. Different sizes.
Different shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
I want to paint the moon on.
We'll paint the moon on. We're
I-
going to do the stars
I
first.
can paint the moon on. It's just a bit like a circle. I can paint circles.
Yeah?
I can paint them. You just paint there.
So,
So I'll do the moon.
okay, you do the moon. Stars are a bit more fiddly. A bit smaller.
So it's probably best
if I do those. Well, you can have a go at 1 or 2 if you like.
If a grown up does it for me.
Did experiment using a paintbrush, but that didn't work so well.
So we thought we'd dip our stylus.
Just in the paint and use a stylus.
We thought we'd dip our stylus into some
That's
paint.
fine. We thought we could use a cotton bud, but we thought no, stylus works just fine.
Now let's paint the full moon.
In a minute. One more star somewhere. Put a star here. Okay, so that's our star done. And
When you say
actually, now what we'll do, because we're going to do some of the... No, we're not. You're right. We'll do the moon now. So we get some more white paint.
and sand.
And a little bit, not much, just a little bit of yellow paint, just to give it a hint of yellow.
So where's the mixture?
So I'm going to get rid of the stars.
I can't see a mixture.
I haven't mixed it yet. Oops. So a tiny bit of yellow, not much.
Not much, but
Try that.
we've decided
Oh,
to put a bit of yellow
just a little bit.
of yellow paint. So the moon.
A little bit more, I can't really see that. So
Little bit
Matthew's going to do the moon. We're going to put the moon back here. Okay. See, that's just looking a little bit yellow, mostly white, with a hint of yellow. So wait for me to mix it up a bit more. Wait.
I want to paint
Right,
the moon.
okay, what we think we'll do is I'll move all the buildings and that'll make it easier for Matthew to paint the moon. Put it upside down, but that won't matter. But I'm going to put the moon about here, okay? So you ready for this?
Yes.
So we're going to put it about here. Let me know that's it. That's good. Oh, yeah, excellent. Put a bit more paint on it.
Is that rubbish moon?
No, that's good. Just need to fill in a bit in the middle. There's a big hole in the middle, so fill in that bit in the middle there. That's a bit more. That's it. Keep going. That's it. Okay, stop there. Oh, it's actually rubbing some of the blue sky off. So let me just fill that in.
So we're gonna stop when the doors are dry.
Yeah. So Matthew's done most of the moon. I'm just going to fill in other bits. And there we go. Okay, does that look a good moon to you?
Yeah, good for me.
Good for me. Right, now what we're going to do is going to put that side to dry. And then we're going to paint.
We're gonna paint the windows and doors.
Yep, that's it. Right.
So we'll put that there to dry. Then we're just gonna paint
think
a
four.
crisscross window.
That's right. Some of these are going to have doors. And I think the door, actually thinking about it, should be brown. So we're going to start by painting the windows, which are going to be black. So get some black paint.
And mix it.
Black paint and brown paint.
Wow!
For the doors, yeah, actually we'll use a slightly bigger paintbrush for the doors. A lot of doors are brown.
Because a lot of what?
A lot of doors are brown. So
So what we'll do,
We're going to paint some black windows because they look black at night. So on this one here, I think we'll have 2 windows.
no, why are you painting on the bird?
Just so I can dip the paintbrush into it. So, we have 2 windows, and afterwards, when this is dried, we're going to paint some frames on the windows.
And then once the frames are dry,
Well, once the frames are dry, we're nearly ready just to glue all the buildings.
and the off-camera thing.
Oh yeah, we do that as well. But don't tell them, yeah, we'll confuse them.
Ha! Well, that's mainly why it's off-camera.
Okay, so two windows. We'll do the door later on. On this one, again, do 4 windows, I think. No, do 3 windows.
Four windows?
3 windows, I think, on this one.
No, you said
I
4.
did. I changed my mind.
What? Ooh.
So 3 windows, and I'll put the door down there.
Put the door? So you painted the door already?
Not yet, no, I'll put that later on. Well, I can have 6 windows on this one, I think.
Why?
Well, it's just a bit taller. It's going to be a 3-storey.
3-story.
3-storey building, so there'll be 3 floors on this one.
What does that mean?
3 floors. It means 3 floors.
It means if you come into that building,
Mm-hmm.
you will see 3 floors.
Well, there'll be 3 floors in it, so you can go up the stairs to 1 floor, and up another flight of stairs to go to another floor.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 windows.
Yeah. So 6 windows on that one. And this is a special building. I don't know how many windows is this one? Perhaps 1 window there, 1 window there, and 1 window there.
3 windows.
3 windows.
Painting on a Pringle tube. Good job it's empty.
Yeah. I wonder who ate all the Pringles.
Me?
Might have been.
If the Pringles would have been, if it would have been a full Pringle tube,
Yeah.
then all the Pringles would have fallen out.
Yeah. So it's a good job you ate them.
So if you find full Pringle tube and you plan to make this, you've got to eat all the Pringles.
Yep. Right, so
And then when your Pringle jar is completely empty,
okay, so we've done the
What?
windows.
when your Pringle jar is completely empty,
Mm-hmm.
you can make it.
That's right, so we've done the windows and all we're going to do now is the door. So I think we'll have a mixture of white doors and brown doors.
For the doors.
Yeah, back in a minute. Okay, so sit up, and I think for the yellow one we'll have a brown door. I think all of them will have brown doors except for the brown one, which will have a white door.
Because brown doors are brown buildings.
You wouldn't see it, would you? Okay, so
now we got to glue the pieces onto the cardboard. We got to glue the pieces onto the
we
cardboard.
do, yeah, when the paint's dry, all that remains, we're going to paint the frames, and all that remains after that
Yes.
is to glue the buildings onto the background.
What remains after that?
Brown door?
So we won't be able to finish it tonight.
No, not tonight. Actually, this one I think will have a bit of an arch door on.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Yep,
If not tomorrow, then the day after.
I think tomorrow should be fine.
Why do you think tomorrow should be fine?
I don't think it will take longer than tomorrow, so.
Because all that remains is to paint some blue glue, or spread some blue glue
Yeah.
onto the boxes.
That's right.
To stick them together with glue. Right. We're running late for a quiz.
No, we're not. And finally, oh no, one more. I'll do this one upside down actually, never mind. This one, it's not going to have a door. I'll paint the windows too far down. So all we've got to do now, actually I'll put, just to be a bit different, we'll have a side door on this one.
No, I thought there wasn't going to be a door.
It wasn't, I'm going to put one on the side there. Which side was it?
So that people can come in.
Put it on this side. So we'll put side door on this one.
Right, now we got to do is wait for the paint to dry.
One more door to paint, which we'll do in white. And side door. Finally,
Now we can leave that to dry.
we'll do a white door now.
And then we'll leave the whole thing to dry.
Didn't bring anything in to clean the brush. I did, here it is.
Why don't you just use an old piece of newspaper?
That's a good idea. That was Charlie.
And Oscar.
Otherwise known as dogs of little intelligence.
All it's yellow. All it's yellow.
And finally, a white door on our brown building.
If it was brown,
you wouldn't see it.
you wouldn't see what? The door.
The door. And how could you see?
What? Why have you brought our monster down? Why have you brought our monster down?
Monster's house.
What? Here's the monster's house. Why are you bringing the one town down?
And these are some of our previous makes. So there we go. A white
Why are you
door.
bringing the previous mates down?
So you can see them again.
Right, and that's it for the moment. So when that's all dried, what we'll do is paint the frames on the windows.
What we'll do is the windows that it's by, they can have as their home, okay?
Okay. So when we come back, when that's dry, we'll
Then-
paint the frames on the
Oh,
windows.
the nose and the mouth. The nose and the mouth. Hang on.
Okay. So
Let's-
bye for now.
Let's sort those out.
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Bye for now.
Oh dear.
Bye.
For now.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Matthew G692, and the windows and doors are still wet, but we just figured out something.
What we're going to do is actually a little bit wet, not very wet. We're going to glue the boxes onto the background, and so tomorrow it'll all be done and we can show you the finished article. Right, so
That's all we got to do.
all we're going to do is
For
put some,
this make, is it?
that's right, just put the glue on the boxes and then put them down. So what we're going to do is get some gloopy glue. Oh, I'll take the lid off.
Take the lid off.
Okay, undo it so you can get the glue out.
Does gloopy glue dry out?
It will do, yes.
It does dry out.
Yeah.
It does dry out, and it does dry. We have run out of
No,
gloopy glue.
it's just got a bit hard to get out. No, it's not gone out.
So that's all we got to do for this make, and then we finish the make.
That's it.
There we go, that's probably enough gloopy glue.
Well, it is for that one. This might be the trickiest of the lot.
We'll just stick it down, Matthew.
No, not there. Matthew, that's not the right place for it. Oh, look at all that glue you've got on there.
Right, we've finished.
No, you haven't finished. We'll put some more glue on the back of this.
There's some more glue on the back of this. And
On the
some more
red
glue.
one. Don't touch it yet.
Don't touch. But we got to stick it onto the carton.
We have. Right, can you hold this? Just hold it by the sides. Hold it
Very carefully.
very carefully. So I don't want you to touch the windows, you see, because the windows are still wet. So hold it like that. That's it. Just hold it like that. I need both hands to get the glue out.
Oh,
No, just hold it like that. Don't
where
move.
shall we put it?
Just leave it where it is for the moment. Just hold it.
I thought we were putting that
Well,
on the
let's get
carton.
the- oh, right. So we'll start with the yellow one, which I think we're going to put just there, right on the bottom. And what else? I think it was the brown one. We're going to put very close to it.
Smallest and biggest.
No.
That's what Lily said. The Mummy says smallest, biggest, and laid on the
Tricky
floor.
one, which might be more difficult to stick.
Stick it on, and
Oops,
then
I've got to do that on.
we've got.
And finally, the red one.
Now let's start recording.
And when it's all stuck down,
We'll start recording.
that's it. What we'll do is leave that
To dry.
to dry overnight. And hopefully when we wake up in the morning, it'll be stuck down.
So we've done it.
Yeah, well, let's see what it's like in the morning. So we'll see you tomorrow morning, viewers. Well, hopefully everything's stuck down. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Hi, I'm Matthew G682. We have reached a very good milestone.
Hey.
We have the paint and the glue has dried,
Hey.
and we have our very books.
So you take the hand, let's lift it up and show the viewers. Look at that.
Wow.
Can't see Matthew now. There you
We are now going to stop recording.
go. So thanks for watching, everybody.
What about the
Bye.
person who didn't want to be a DSC?
Bye.